joining us today for another episode of Get to Know New Jersey. And today we're in the best county, that's Monmouth County. And I am Tabitha Christie Barba, your realtor extraordinaire, proudly brokered by eXp Realty. And I'm proud to be with Dr. Shor today of Bella Dental.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we welcome you. Dr. Shor is actually my dentist, and I cannot speak highly enough, but I'll let him tell you more about himself, and we'll get to know him in this episode. So let's see here. Dr. Shor, thanks so much for joining us. Let's jump right in.
Thank you.
Okay, so question number one. I know you're a dentist, and I know that you're a dental office, but how would you describe your business in particular?
So we are a group of dental offices. We have three offices all throughout Monmouth and Ocean County, one in Holmdel, that's our main location. We also have one in Oakhurst, next to the water in Ocean Township, and one in Brick. We are now five doctors, 5 GPs, general practitioners strong, and we also have 2 specialists. And we have over 15,000 patients between 3 offices, and we're really trying our best to bring the best quality of care to our people.
Wow! First off, thank you, because I didn't know all of that. It's amazing that you have 3 offices, but 15,000 clients between your customers between. Wow, that's a lot. It's incredible work.
We're working very hard. We're trying desperately and trying very, very hard to really please everybody. I think one of the things that is important to us is patient experience. I think what's important is that every patient who comes through our doors walks out happy and satisfied with our treatment, and I think that's very, very important to us. So we work tirelessly on that.
And if I might add, again, from my own experience, you wouldn't even know it, because every time I come here, we're making jokes, we're smiling, we're laughing. So I appreciate that you're able to accomplish all that, but still enjoy the day and make it a good experience for your patients like myself. So I definitely was curious about this from the first time I met you. What inspired you to become a dentist?
So when I came to this country, I came from another country, across the pond, so to speak. I was born in Russia a long time ago, and I came here when I was 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I came unfortunately with a lot of dental issues, and I met a wonderful dentist in Freehold who has been retired for many, many years now, and he really helped me. He sacrificed his time and really truly straightened me out, really helped me with my problems, and I was floored how amazing this person was and how much he helped me. And I kind of got started. I started being interested in the profession, and I really wanted to see maybe it's for me. And as it turns out, it became my calling, and I'm very, very blessed to do what I love to do.
That's amazing. So would you say he was like a mentor to you?
Originally he was just my dentist, to be honest with you. And what I was surprised is, how much of I was in pain. I had, I was embarrassed. I had a lot of issues. I did not have access to dental care when, in my old country. And I came in, and he just literally fixed my smile. And that just really had an impact on me. I mean, I felt like it was a wonderful thing to do for another human being, and I felt like if I could do it for other people in my life, that would be just wonderful. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, I mean, it truly is a gift, because you give someone confidence, right? That's what he was able to give to you.
Correct.
Yeah. I have so many stories racing through my mind with that, but okay. I can get real long-winded, so we'll try to keep this short and spicy. So what would your customers say that they love most about Bella Dental in specific?
I think that one thing that our patients love about us is the fact that we truly try to take care of them in their moments of need. Like, in other words, if a patient has a problem, if a patient is in pain, if a patient, broke a tooth, if something happens to them, we are there always to help. And it's an immediate situation. In other words, if a patient calls, you know, from the moment they call, from the moment they speak to the front desk, you know, to Stacy, to Mary Jo, to, you know, front desk people in other offices, they're immediately met with, you know, warmth and kind of empathetic, you know, they're like treated a part of a family. And that's what the kind of environment we're trying to create. And we, you know, we really work very hard to create that environment because we don't want the patient to become a number. We are a group of practices, we have a lot of patients, yet we want to make sure that every patient is important. So I think that experience and, you know, making sure that we address everybody's problem, make sure that we, you know, treat everybody in a professional manner, and also we treat them like our brothers and sisters, like members of our family. And I think that's what we hear from our patients. I mean, that's what the reviews say. Like, you know, I came in, you know, and I was surprised. I was treated like family. They didn't even know about me, you know, or they saw me a couple of times, but yet they treat me like family. And I think that's what separates us from the rest.
You can really feel it, guys. Again, I'm a patient here. I've been here a number of times, and I came in with a very serious matter. My boyfriend saved my life by calling this office, and they saw us right away, and it was very scary for me. And you know, it happens to a lot of us where we wait until it's too late, but I can speak from personal experience. You guys hit the nail on the head with your efforts of what your goal is, because you are doing it.
Thank
kudos
you so
to
much.
you guys.
Thank you so much. It's our pleasure. That's what we're here for.
Awesome, thank you. Now, what are your goals, you know, whether personally or through the practice for this next year of 2022, because we're right around the corner?
Yes, we actually have a couple of fun goals, well, good goals, important goals, I guess. We are moving one of our practices, one of our brick practice, we're moving to a new location, and we actually growing that practice from a smaller 5-chair practice into a large 10+ chair practice. So we're doing that next year. So we're very, very excited about that.
Wow.
You know, the whole staff is energized about that. We are planning to bring another doctor who is actually, we are, you know, talking to right now, and probably by the summer he's going to be joining us.
Wow.
So we're growing, and we're just excited to grow and provide, you know, provide the service we have been providing so far. I think that our kind of little, you know, secret sauce, our special kind of care, I think it's important. I think people appreciate that, and I think we wanna kind of bring it to as many people as possible.
Well, that's amazing, exciting, and overwhelming all at once, because that's the thing with any good product or quality service. It's how do you scale to a larger level to help more people, but not lose the quality, right? So
Absolutely.
But you guys already have the 3 offices and 15,000 clients, so I think they got it. I think they got this covered.
I think you're right. I think scaling anything is not easy.
Yeah.
And I think anybody who, you know, runs a successful business, you know, knows that scaling something that works is the most difficult thing to do.
Yes.
And I think the trick here is to make sure that although you grow bigger and bigger and bigger, you still have that personal touch, and you still concentrate and always focus on what's important, and that is your client, your patient, because that's where it all starts, and that's who really, your judge, your jury, you know, who evaluates you and who you work for. We at the end of the day, we all work for our patients.
Very good point. Well, again, super, I feel it. I'm sure all of your patients do, and you're reminding me I gotta give you a review, because the work, I literally just got work done like 10 minutes before we hopped on camera, and look at me. So, regarding Holmdel, you know, you chose this as one of the locations for your beautiful dental practice. So what do you love most about this neighborhood in particular, since this is where you are today?
The people. People here are amazing. My parents actually live right here in the area. They live right here in Hazlitt. They live right here on, right around the corner, literally. They live right next to the train station, and so I'm very familiar with the area. I lived here. I still come see my parents all the time. My children come see grandpa and grandma all the time. My wife is from here. She's from Holmdel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and her parents live in Holmdel, also around the corner, literally. So we have a lot of ties to the area. And I find the people here are just extraordinary. They're just hardworking, wonderful, real people. There is nothing not real about these people. I mean, they're just my people.
Yeah.
And I love it here. It's just a fantastic environment. I mean, people are real. People are great. I mean, it's just a phenomenal community.
On that note, if any of you viewers have not been to Holmdel, it's not only a gorgeous area, but there's lots to do and see. So speaking of what you were just stating, so true. I moved here a year ago. I've been welcomed by people like yourself and just the community, and it's been really amazing. So I see why you chose it as your home and as another place for you to open an office. So let's see here. Is there anything about the local area that people may be surprised to know?
There's a couple of things that's really fun here. I mean, there is a beautiful Holmdel Park that I know that I absolutely adore, and I run in. I'm somewhat of an amateur runner, and I go running in that park anytime I can get a chance. My family loves it. It's a great place to be. There is a great farm there that you can go, and when my children were younger, I used to go all the time. And now I go with my nephew actually there, who's little still, and it's a great place to be. There is a great entertainment venue, PNC Bank Center. Well, obviously, concerts. So, I mean, it's a lot of good stuff here. Bell Works is another great location here, and that's actually where my father used to work at Bell Labs, right there.
Wow.
Yeah, a while ago, and now it's a community of different businesses. So it's a lot of really cool stuff here. I mean, this area has a lot to offer. A lot to offer.
Especially in the way of beauty, right?
Absolutely.
Nature, fresh air. And yeah, Holmdel Park it has different levels. You can go for hikes, so
it's spectacular. It's just breathtaking.
And every season, right? Not just like
absolutely.
I'm obsessed with it too. So when you said that, I was like,
I go there all the time. My whole family goes there all the time. I mean, it's funny. I just spoke to my dad. My dad's like, "Oh, going to Holmdel Park. Doing my 2-3 miler."
Wow. So it's a lot of people's happy place in the area. Then
absolutely,
that's,
absolutely. I think so.
Definitely. Well, thanks for sharing that. Now, is there anything about yourself or Bella Dental maybe that people don't know about but they should know?
I feel like I covered quite a bit, but I think one of the things that I always think of is every time the patient comes to the door, again, they're greeted with with smiling, kind faces of my front desk, bedside manner of Jana, Shannon, wonderful assistants. But I think what probably people should know is there is a lot of stuff that's going behind the scenes. We, as my staff, as doctors, as hygienists and assistants, we constantly try to improve our level of service. It's a continuous effort, and I think that's what separates us from a lot of other maybe practices, or at least we think that's what it separates us. We continuously reevaluate how we do business, how our experiences are. We constantly evaluate things that we can do better. We constantly evaluate things that went well, and maybe we can do more of that. And I think that doctors get together every month to evaluate the cases, to see what we can do better, how we can serve our patients, our community better. And I think that's what probably a lot of people don't think about when they walk in and they have a good experience in the chair, while all of this is happening behind the scenes continuously. I think another thing that probably everybody should know out there is that we have certain rules that we have at Bella Dental, certain kind of rules we live by, and it's specifically designed to enrich our patient experience. If somebody has an emergency, just like you did, we bring them in that day. We offer them appointment that day. It's very difficult because we're busy and we see patients all day, but it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice that we make, and we allow specific times and the staff time and doctors to make sure that we do provide that service. I think that that's something that I think it separates us from others, because we are there to help in need. And whether it's our patient or not our patient, whether it's a new patient, we're there to, it doesn't matter. If a patient is in pain, just like I was a long time ago, and
17-year-old you, yeah.
Somebody helped me, I made myself a promise that I will treat others the way I was treated.
Wow.
I feel that it's important to treat our patients and as our family, because you would not let your sister or brother go in pain.
Yeah.
So it is the same for everybody else.
Guys, again, my hat's off, high five,
Thank you.
Everything good to you.
It's easy when you have patients like you.
Thank you, but if more people had that virtue, that integrity, and every line of work, and honestly, Dr. Shor's getting a little teary, I think, thinking about his core and what got him here, and I think it's really nice for you to share your story. I know a lot of people are going to be happy to get to know more about you and Bella Dental and everything you guys stand for. You should be amazingly proud, I'm sure you are, but I am proud to be your patient and to welcome more patients to your office, because it really is the best care I've ever received from any doctor office, to be blunt. But thank you so much, Dr. Shor, for your time. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today, and I applaud all of your success, both past, present, and future, and all of your goals for Bella Dental.
Thank you so much.
Now, in closing, this is Tabitha Christie Barba, proudly brokered by eXp Realty, saying at the end of the day, everyone loves New Jersey, they just don't know it yet. Definitely want to leave you with the closing thought. It's, during pandemic, we've all experienced a lot of different things. Now more than ever, I think we all see how important it is to support local business owners such as Bella Dental, Dr. Shor, and all of their amazing staff and doctors here. So please give him a visit. I'll be happy to welcome you. So will he and his staff. Visit Holmdel, come on in, say hi, say you saw him on TV. And once again, this has been Get to Know New Jersey. See you next time.